Before creation itself, there were six singularities. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. Infinity Stone.
Whoever holds an infinity stone has control over space, reality, power, the mind, time, or the soul. Any being who wields all six could rightly call themselves the god of the Marvel Universe. Each of these stones contains unimaginable power, and together, the ability to reshape the entire universe is at your fingertips. In this series, we'll explore where the stones have been seen in the MCU so far, the abilities granted to the user, and where they are now. And then we'll look at how the God of the Bible demonstrates control over all this and more. The Soul Stone. This stone is yet to be revealed in the MCU. If you want to avoid possible spoilers based off the comics, I would stop watching now. You have been warned. This stone is the one yet to be revealed and possibly the most powerful. The Soul Stone allows the user to manipulate souls, giving power over life and death, and it also contains a universe inside it. At full potential, the Soul Stone gives power over all life in the universe, and its whereabouts is still unknown. Genesis 2 verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. We see God's power to create life when he makes man from the dust and breathes life into him. Because of God's direct intervention, an inanimate object was given life, the dust was given life. And God also demonstrates clearly throughout the Bible his ability to take life away. In Exodus, he sent the angel of death to slaughter the firstborn of every Egyptian family. God's direct command saw the deaths of many people. We like to think that that's Old Testament God, but even in the New Testament, we see God's wrath against sin. In Acts, we read of a couple named Ananias and Sapphira who pledged to sell their possessions and give all the money to the church. When they didn't give all the money and lied about it before God, each of them dropped dead because of their betrayal. God took their lives immediately. However, God's power doesn't stop there. On numerous occasions, he's shown to not only create and destroy life, but he's able to resurrect, bring the dead back to life. Resurrection happens 6 times in the Bible, and each time is undoubtedly by God's power. Elijah prays for the widow's son at Zarephath, and he rises. Jesus raises a young man, a young girl, and his friend Lazarus. And the Apostle Paul prays for the resurrection of a young man named Eutychus, who fell off a roof while sleeping. However, surely the most impressive was Jesus' self-resurrection. He was crucified and after 3 days rose again, demonstrating ultimate power over death and his victory over sin. Our souls can find rest because he has control over life and death. God is Lord over the soul.